It is day 2 and I am back here at SRC Private Primary School. This morning I have a meeting with the principal director of the school, Miss Alina Lewis. Word on the street is she has 20 years of experience in the education system. So this should be an interesting conversation. Let's go. Hi, Miss Lewis.
Hi.
I'm so happy to be sitting and chatting
Happy
with
to
you
have
today. Yesterday I started my school visit,
Right.
and I have been vlogging,
Right.
just to give people on the outside an inside look on how the process
Yeah.
of becoming a part of the SRC family.
Yeah.
As you know, I am looking for a school for my son.
Nehemiah.
Yes, who is getting ready to go into primary school
Yeah.
in September. So of course this is really exciting for me. It's a first time thing for me, and I've been hearing so much about SRC, so I said, you know what, let's do it. Let's do a school visit. So I'm here, and I just want to chat with you a little bit about some things so that I and those watching can be a little bit
So
clearer.
here's what we can do. You could share with me on what you've been hearing,
Right.
and I can add, subtract, divide, or multiply to bring clarification. So that way, as you think about choosing a school for your son, you're not just making a decision because it sounds good, it feels good, but really what you want is for it to be an informed decision.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, floor is yours.
Right. So yesterday I would have met with Miss Berkeley,
Yeah.
who is the administrator for the school.
Yeah, she's in the main office.
Right. And she shared some really exciting things about processes and policies and
Yeah.
procedures and things that really excite me, because it tells me that there is a level of accountability
Yeah.
for both staff and teachers
And students.
and students. And there is I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? There's like a family-oriented setting
Yeah.
that you all work with.
A supportive environment.
Yes,
That's what it
that's
comes down to.
yes. So it's really and tomorrow I have my meeting with the school counselor.
Yeah, so I'm sure you're gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, so I'm really excited,
Yeah.
to just talk about a few structure things
Sure.
with you. So
Yeah.
could you share with me, what in terms of curriculum, what sort of curriculum do you use here at SRC?
Yeah, well, we use the standard Ministry of Education curriculum.
Right.
It is the primary level of education, and we are supporting learners to get ready for local as well as Caribbean-based examinations. So it means that we're using ministry curriculum, so children who are transitioning out of preschool, we are able to apply that ministry curriculum and really help tailor their learning experiences based on that. But in addition to ministry curriculum, one additional curriculum that we offer has to do with something that's called Habits of Mind.
Ooh.
And Habits of Mind is its own curriculum. It's like think about it like a subject. So it's a subject, it's a research-based approach to encouraging the development of intelligence.
Right.
Now, traditionally, we tend to think about intelligence as a thing you're born with. But intelligence really is not just based on a set of dispositions you're born with and you're able to use. Because then what if you're not born with it? Does that mean you're not intelligent and
Right.
you never have
I got
a
it.
sense of intelligence?
Got it.
So what research shows us, and the work of Art Costa confirms to us, is that in many instances, the dispositions or the ways that we consider to be intelligent are really based on things that are repeated over time. And so that is called habits. But it's an intentional habit, so it's called habits of mind.
Right.
So there are 16 habits of mind that includes a metacognition, which is thinking about thinking. For example, have you ever, when there's a child or anybody, you ask, why did you do that? And they say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they didn't think about their thinking. They didn't
Right.
think about what they're doing. But not only do we want our children to think about what they're doing, we want them to think about their thinking. So that way, when they think about it, they could think about the thinking of it to realize, well, I really shouldn't do that.
Right.
So simple things like that. And why? Not only does it help behaviorally, but it also helps in academics because, say, for example, when we look at the tradition, not the tradition, but the transition that is made with the SCA 2019 to 2023 assessment criteria, a lot of it is hinged on reasoning and application, which means that we are moving from a space where children are required to memorize and regurgitate, answer, and we get great grades, to now you have to say, how did you get that answer?
So there's a consciousness.
There is a level of consciousness that is needed. So the reason why we introduced the habits of mind curriculum is because we want to introduce to children whom it's not in their at-home culture, it's not in their social circles. We want them to be exposed to the level of thinking, the attitudes, the beliefs, the intentionality that goes behind behaviors that are considered to be intelligent. So both behaviorally and academically and in their personal development, we could see them thrive. So at SRC, we use that combination of the habits of mind curriculum developed by Art Costa, and we also use that in tandem with the Ministry of Education curriculum in your traditional math, ELA, science, social, VAPA, VCC, all that kind of thing, to support student learning and development, both academically and individually in terms of their own development.
Wow. So what that says to me as a parent is that they get skills that will help in the classroom and outside
Definitely.
of the classroom.
Definitely, because one of the things that I enjoy in cases where we've had, for example, transfer students coming in, one concern that most parents would have, or at least most of them communicate, is a concern about the settling in and the behaviors. And what we have found in our time serving is that because of the programs that we encourage, even things like Student Development Day, which is where we get various stakeholders, community leaders, business owners, ministry personnel to come in to do developmental sessions with our students. We find that even students who are transitioning with less than perfect behavioral records usually adjust well even within the first 2 to 3 weeks, because what we're encouraging is that positive environment, an environment that is predicated on responsibility and accountability. So it's not about waving your finger or waving a rod, but rather molding children to understand their place and appropriateness so they could respond behaviorally and academically.
Right, awesome. So you mentioned about, certain concerns that parents may have with transitioning students. For me, I would like to know, what is the size of the classrooms that we're working with? Because that is important to note, because I really don't want my son to be lost in a clump.
I get it. At SRC, our classes are small. Our maximum is 10 per class. Our average is 6 to 8. The reason why this is a standard application in our classroom is because from an instructional point of view, the application of differentiated instruction requires that you don't have a large class. So let's break it a little bit, because sometimes the words could sound a little big, but it's not a big thing. All differentiated instruction means is that we are taking time to understand how students need what they need and to give it to them in that way. So we want to differentiate content, meaning the ministry curriculum and how we apply it. We want to differentiate the process, how the information is relayed to them based on how they learn best. We want to differentiate affect, meaning the experience that they have, and we also sometimes need to differentiate based on the infrastructure or structure of the room itself, because different students learn in different ways. So, simple example, if we look at learning preferences, or sometimes what is called learning profiles, it's not a matter of just saying, oh, find out which children like and do it for them that way. Not really. At least not SRC really. What we're looking to do is to understand what is their strength, how do they respond best, and we present information using those various model or options. Now granted, I don't want you to leave thinking that we find their strength in learning preference and just give them that. That's not what it is. We use that to influence how we tailor the learning experience, but because we're adept to using what is called whole brain learning strategies, which means we want to appeal to visual, this hearing, upper higher order thinking skills. We want to appeal to what we call concrete learning experiences, or those sensory experiences. What the educators here do is create process or learning opportunities that reflect all of them for all of the things that they have to learn.
Right.
So that way, it doesn't matter what is your child's strong point, he will have an opportunity to learn using that method. But because there are other methods or processes of learning available and encouraged for learning, even if it's not a strength, he has the opportunity to dabble in it so that it could grow and be strengthened over time.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I understand that. So, how are you able now to know if your classrooms are being effective?
Well, this is where feedback and feed forward comes into play.
Right.
So all students coming into us at SRC are required to do quality of work assessments.
Oh, wow.
A quality of work assessment is basically an assessment in the basic areas of literacy in terms of math, language skills, and so on. But rather than just do an assessment to see what grade they're producing, what we're doing is that we're using a derivative of Bloom's taxonomy to be able to understand the quality of their work. So let me take a step back. Bloom's taxonomy is a framework that tracks the extent to which as humans, whether children, adults, or whoever, we are introduced to information and we're able to maximize our ability to manipulate it. That's all right. I'm explaining it, right? So usually we start with knowledge. And when we think about knowledge, we think about facts, what you know.
Right.
So when we look at students, we want to be able to determine to what extent do you know this, as in you know the definition. Now, as I said, we use a derivative. So while within the classroom we're engaging the full scale, for assessment, quality of assessment purposes, we tend to focus on three main ones, which is knowledge, interpretation, and application. We want to know what you know. We want to know, do you know what you know means?
Right.
Yeah? So let's break it down real simple. What is a noun? So a child should be able to say a noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. Or rather, a noun is a naming word. So, but what does that mean? It means that my mommy's name is a noun. That's what it means.
Right.
Now, some children could tell you what it is because they've memorized it.
Like
but,
definition.
Yeah, but if you ask them to go further or you ask them a question about it, they can't answer and they're stuck. So we want to see what is the difference between what you know and do you know what it means. So when we support you, we won't give you to go memorize because we've identified you already know it.
Right.
We need to make sure you understand what it means.
Got it.
And then of course, through quality of work assessment, we're looking for the application skills. Your ability to take that and use it in what we call a real world scenario. So even if we go back to the basics of a noun, we know what it is, we know my mommy's name is the name of a noun. So if my mommy's name is Jimmasui, then Jimmasui is the name of a noun. But then an application could say use it in a sentence.
Right.
Or tell me the nouns of or the names of. You want to be able to use it. And we're looking for the presence of all three. Because the presence of all three usually is a good indicator that the student has learned, the student understands, and the student can use or do, which tells me that between classroom and examination, the child is in a good space.
Right.
So with the assessment, the quality of work assessment, all children coming into the system go through this because this is the data that we use for developing IEPs. What are IEPs? IEPs are individualized education plans, which is that, remember we talked about this differentiated instruction that we do? Right, so the way we're able to use or apply differentiated instruction is that we need to identify something. So once we've broken down what we call learner insight, which is to what extent the student knows, is able to attach meaning, is able to apply, what we do, we come together as a team, educators, myself, and if we need to bring in our social, our guidance counselor, social worker, we bring her in, or any other professional we need to bring in, and we start to establish a couple of things. of course, having taken into consideration the goals expressed by the parent during the initial consultation, Ms. you would have told us that. Right. So when we bring this in now, what we want to look at is to say what are the learning outcomes. How are we going to measure this? How are we going to identify the learning outcomes? What instructional strategies are recommended to use for this child? Because some children come in on par, but then some children come in challenged. Like for example, some children should be going into standard 2, and we've had this happen.
Right.
Going into standard 2, but when we do an assessment, they're really at the post-kindergarten level. So for example, at the start of the 2018 year, one of our students fell in that category. He was in his school repeating standard 2, but when he came to us and we assessed him, he was at that post-kindergarten level. What does that mean? It means that he could not read any of the literature. He could not write. So the test, the post-kindergarten test he was able to do meant that the most, or the highest level of performance he had was the one that required him to trace digits and letters.
Wow.
And he could do some counting using circles.
Right.
So this is why the assessments are so important. Because if a parent comes in and says, my child is at a standard 2 level, I'm saying, okay, great, standard 2 class it is. That child is going to struggle. There's going to be limited impact. But because we did the quality of work assessment with him, we would have understood clearly what he knows, what he doesn't know, what he's able to attach meaning to, how he's able to use it. And then through the use of the IEP document, we're able to identify the instructional strategies that would be most applicable, the role of the parent, whether any accommodations. When we talk about accommodations, we talk about the way things should be adjusted to benefit the student. So whether any in-session, meaning classroom accommodations are needed, whether any assessment accommodations are needed. So really and truly, his year would have been spent having a system that is tailored to him. So the result would have been at the end of 2019, even though that's how we came in, by the time we apply remediation and interventions, by the end of the academic year, he was at his standard 2 grade level.
Wow.
So he was able to work up. But I'm not trying to say we're miracle workers, that by no means it is. But what it is a combination of effort between myself, teachers, the parent. The parent remained involved. She was willing to come in when we call and say, Mommy, we need to see you. So we could talk about what we're doing in school, what you should do at home, what should happen on the weekend, how you should apply it at home. It's a relationship, and that is why it is significant to be able to acknowledge the notion of the SRC family, because it comes down to a relationship. When parents are involved, when they choose to allow themselves to be involved, the results are exponential.
Wow.
Yeah? So aside from assessments, then teachers for each student in their class provide what we call learner insights, which is an indication for each student every week on what was done and how the student responded to it.
Right.
So for example, at any time a parent can say, I want to know what's happening with my child. And you don't have to wait a long period to get this meeting. You can check in with the main office, and the main office could schedule for you to get this information to know this is what's going on and this is responsiveness. So at any point in time, a parent could actually check in and say, hey, what's been going on? And the data is already there. So not only is it there to inform me, even as I coordinate for quality of work and student support, but it's there to be available for the parent. So as a parent, your heart got to be palpitating, wondering, is my child doing well? Is my child learning? You can find out the data is available.
Right. So from this data, are you now able to track growth and progress?
Yeah, definitely, because when we think about data, data shows us, for example, there is the grades, as in like percentages, where we could literally look 30%, 40%, 50%, we see growth in that way. Then there is growth in terms of the learner insight ratings, where if you were scoring a 1 for knowledge in terms of the definitions, it means there's a challenge with recall.
Okay.
So then if after a week, 2 weeks, we see, oh, you scored a 2, that lets me know your revision strategies are working.
Right.
So I am tracking how well you're
Right.
functioning. Then at some point I should see you get to a 3 if we're really being effective between school and home. You're able to recall almost all or most of your definitions, spelling, whatever. Now if over time we're seeing 1, 1, 1, 1, something wrong. So you see what the reason we have this weekly update system is because what we don't want is to get to the end of the term to realize there was a challenge.
Right.
Then we're not maximizing the term. So we have a weekly check-in system that allows us to say, hey, I'm seeing 2 weeks pass and I didn't see a change in this type of feedback, what's happening? And it gives a red flag, so we know, okay, check in with teacher, check in with student, check in with mommy, check in with office. Let's see where the gap is or the challenges so it can be addressed.
Wow. That's awesome. Just to think about the fact that I, as a parent, will always be involved in the journey.
Yes.
And always be. So, coming from that, my follow-up question would really be, because you're giving me a lot here. You're giving me a lot, and I appreciate that, you know, your openness to share that much information with me. How important is feedback to you, whereas it be you getting feedback and you giving feedback?
Well, in any communication model, feedback is an essential part of keeping things effective. So how would I know if the teachers are being effective? I can't assume.
Right.
Having a degree or master's doesn't guarantee effectiveness. So it's a combination of your learning and your experience, but then we need the proof. We need the proof.
Right.
We need to prove this thing.
Right.
I need proof because it is important to me to make sure that what we're selling is what's happening.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like what we never want is for us to be saying to John public, oh, this is who we are, this is what we do. But then when you come inside of here, that's not what's happening.
False advertising.
It's very important to me, in my capacity as principal here, that what we share and what we say is actually happening. So then when we talk about that feedback through the learner insights document, through assessments, through weekly tests that they have, through midterm assessments which they have, through end of term assessments which they have, we're able to track performance. So a parent doesn't have to come and say, Miss, I don't feel my child doing good.
Right.
You're not supposed to have to say that. Because even if you do say that, what we're going to be able to do is to pull the academic journey file.
Oh, so there's an academic journey file.
There's
Wow.
Every student has an academic journey file where we track you from your first quality of work assessment to everything that happens thereafter.
This is awesome.
And so when we pull the academic journey file and say, okay, mommy, daddy, then let's sit and look at the performance, because we don't want you to feel, we want you to know. Remember, when we started this conversation, I said it's about being able to make informed decisions. We want you to know. So we pull the academic journey file, and what we're going to be able to do is to track the evolution. Look at the grade comparisons, look at the interim reports that are done. Because even though parents would get end of term reports from us, we have internally interim reports and weekly reports that we're not able to pull. Now, of course, parents who check it often, they would have seen those documents before and so on. So just because you're not getting a document every week, don't mean we're not tracking it every week.
Right.
But we're using it to inform instruction. Because remember, if the student, there's a challenge, there's a gap in learning, we have to be able to use this data then when we do staff training or meetings, whatever, to be able to say, hey, look, this is a red flag here. What are you currently using? What is happening? What is responsiveness? Okay, this is what we're going to try. Research says this. Then this is what we're going to apply. This is the timeline we're going to apply for. So we're making sure that we're doing our best to be as effective as possible. And then feed forward comes into us being able to communicate as necessary those things to parents. Not all parents would necessarily come in for a meeting or check-in. Different parents have different schedules, we respect that. But parents can be rest assured that if it is even if they don't have the time or the opportunity to come in often, they at least could rest assured to know that if we see a red flag, we will call and say you need to come in.
Right.
You know, I'm not saying don't come if you don't call,
Right.
but of course know that if you're not here but we see the need, and especially where we recognize that parental involvement or encouragement is needed, we're gonna request that you visit with us so we can have a chat, because again, it's a tri-circle. We need to work together. It takes administration, the student, and the parent to make the work work.
I love that. I love that. So in wrapping up, we know that very soon, right here in Trinidad, we're getting ready for school registration and stuff like that, for primary school, for those coming out of kindergarten and stuff like that. What advice would you give me 3 pointers that you would give parents that are now in the process of looking at schools for their child? What 3 things do you think is important for them to note when looking for a school for their child?
Well, definitely it's important, even before you start looking for the school, to establish your goals for your child. Goals are important. They give you something to work towards, to look back on and benchmark.
Right.
You need to have some goals. What is it that you want for your child? Please, if you tell yourself, for Nehemiah, I want a good school. No.
Yeah, we can't.
I want him to learn good. When we start, no, I'm serious though.
No, that's no.
When we start using that sort of terminology, we know something wrong.
Right.
We need to tweak a little bit. Have some established goals so that you have a foundation to start with.
Right.
Secondly, pay attention to the needs of your child. Your child does not need to be 12 years old before you figure out what he or she needs. From as young as infancy, we could look at the patterns with our kids, how they function, what they respond to, what they jump at, what they take a bit longer with. Pay attention to the needs of your child, and be mindful to choose a school that supports that need. Yeah, every school is different.
Right.
I would never sit and say good school, bad school, other school. Every school has its way, its culture, its system, and every child is different. So there's a school for every child.
Yeah.
But what you don't want to do is to pick a child because my neighbor go in there, and so I will go there. You know,
it's not like keeping up with the Joneses thing.
It for the sake of the child, it shouldn't be.
Right.
It should be about the child.
Yeah.
And what does the child need? What type of support does the child need? And that should be a major influencing factor, you know? And one thing I tell parents, even so, like when they come for consultation or they want to check in, they're exploring, pay attention to the relationship you, the parent, are able, and this is my point 3 since you're actually 3, pay attention to the accommodation, the administrative accommodation.
Right.
Every parent needs to know, back to goals, what type of relationship they want to have with their school. You know, are you the type of parent that wants the opportunity to go in and visit and get information? Are you the kind of parent that just wants to be left alone? I have, well, I mean, no right or wrong from where I sit.
Right.
It's up to you. Every view of the parent, it's my place to respect. But what I would say is that pay attention to how you're accommodated, the type of feedback that is provided, because while learning can be an intense experience with the child, in many regards it's also an intense experience with the parent, especially when you go through those emotional highs and lows, wondering if my child good, if my child good.
Yeah.
Don't want that, don't need to feel. So make sure whatever structure you get into is a structure that is able to accommodate your needs as a parent, and able to provide feedback in a way that is meaningful to you, the parent. So that way, between establishing that your goals are being met, ensuring that the needs of your child is being accommodated well, and ensuring that you, the parent, can be facilitated and supported, you want that trio coming together. And therein, you could feel comfortable about saying, yeah, that's a school for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Ms. Lewis, thank you so much for laying out this, I call it this red carpet.
Right.
Because, you know, the information is needed, and I think you did a very good job in helping me to understand what is important, or what should be important in my decision-making process of, placing my son in a school. So thank you so much for your insight, and
I was with the rest of your
chats.
Yes,
and my vlogs. This is exciting. So thank you.
Thank you. I'm happy that you were able to come in.
Yes.
So there you have it, guys. I just wrapped up my meeting with the principal director of the school, Miss Alina Lewis, and as you could have seen, that conversation was so insightful and so educational for me as a parent. I look forward to meeting with everybody else this week. Thank you for coming along on this amazing journey with me. See you tomorrow. Bye.